Right then, listen up. My name is Prakash Bandari, and let me ask you something. Ever wondered where the world's richest, the 1%ers, the people with more money than sense, stay when they travel? Forget your standard 5-star nonsense with a pathetic little chocolate on the pillow. I'm talking about places so ridiculously over the top, so mind-bogglingly expensive, they make Buckingham Palace look like a bloody youth hostel. These aren't just rooms, they're statements. They're declarations of wealth so loud they could deafen a rock star. And frankly, some of them are just absolutely bonkers. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of obscene luxury. We're going to pull back the curtain on the top 10 most expensive hotels on the planet. I'll be revealing the jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, frankly insane room rates that people are actually paying per night. You think your mortgage is high? Wait until you hear these numbers. It's enough to make you choke on your breakfast. We're going to look at what you actually get for that kind of money. Is it gold-plated toilets? A personal army of butlers? A view that costs more than a private jet? So, get ready. We're about to embark on a tour of pure, unadulterated extravagance. From underwater bedrooms to penthouses bigger than most parks, we're exposing it all. I want to see if this level of luxury is truly perfection, or just a load of old codswallop. Are these hotels the pinnacle of hospitality, or are they just taking the mickey? Let's find out. Don't touch that dial. It's going to be a bumpy and very, very expensive ride. Let's go. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a place that screams, "Look at me," the Royal Suite at the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. For a mere $28,000 a night, 28 grand, you can sleep in a room that looks like it was decorated by King Midas on a caffeine buzz. We're talking gold-plated everything. The taps, the shower heads, the bloody iPad they give you to order your room service. It's a 2-story palace in the sky with a grand staircase that wouldn't look out of place in a fairy tale, if the fairy tale was about someone with shockingly gaudy taste. You get your own private cinema, a library, and a rotating bed. A rotating bed. What are you, a kebab on a spit? Honestly, look at it. There's a fine line between luxury and just plain tacky, and this suite is doing the cha-cha right on that line. You get a team of butlers, of course, because for that price, you'd better not have to lift a finger. They'll even draw you a bath from a menu of 7 different options. A bath menu. What's next? A pillow-fluffing sommelier? While the views of the Arabian Gulf are undeniably stunning, you have to wonder if all this gold is just a distraction. Is it genuine, 5-star, top-of-the-line service, or are they just blinding you with bling? For $28,000 a night, it had better be the best service on the planet. Next, at number 9, we head to Marrakesh, to the Royal Mansour. Here, for a cool $43,000 a night, you're not just getting a suite, you're getting an entire private house, the Grand Riad. This isn't a hotel, it's a city within a city, commissioned by the King of Morocco himself. This place is the absolute definition of privacy. It's a 3-story sanctuary with its own private gardens, a rooftop terrace with a private pool, and decor that is pure, authentic Moroccan craftsmanship. Every tile, every carving, every piece of fabric is a work of art. It's beautiful, I'll give them that. Absolutely stunning. But here's the thing that gets me. The staff navigate the entire hotel through a series of underground tunnels, popping up in your riad when you need them like bloody meerkats. It's meant to be the ultimate in discreet service, but is it discreet or just a bit creepy? You get a home cinema, a personal bar, and your own Moroccan spa. It's undeniably elegant, a world away from the flashy gold of Dubai. This is old world money, quiet and confident. But for $43,000, I'd want more than just peace and quiet. I'd want to know there's a soul to the place, not just a series of beautiful empty rooms. Right, number 8. We're off to the south of France, to Cannes, playground of the rich and famous. The penthouse suite at the Hotel Martinez will set you back a staggering $53,000 a night. For that price, you get one of the largest penthouses in Europe perched atop this historic hotel. The main draw? The view. You get a massive private wood-paneled terrace overlooking the Bay of Cannes and the famous Boulevard de la Croisette. You can sit there with your champagne, looking down on all the mere mortals. It's the kind of view that filmmakers dream of. Inside, it's a bit of a mixed bag for me. They've got original artwork by Picasso and Matisse on the walls, which is impressive, I suppose. But the decor itself feels a bit dated. It's trying to be classic Art Deco, but does it just look old? For 53 grand, I don't want to feel like I'm staying in a museum. You get 2 bedrooms, a massive living room, a dining room, and of course the ever-present 24-hour butler. It's all about the location and that terrace. But is a view, no matter how spectacular, really worth the price of a luxury car every single night? You tell me. Now for something completely different. At number 7, we're plunging underwater in the Maldives. The Moroca Suite at the Conrad Rengali Island costs $50,000 a night. Moroca means coral in the local language, and for that price, you get to become part of the reef. The suite is a 2-level villa, but the master bedroom is the showstopper. It's 16 feet below the surface of the Indian Ocean, encased in a clear acrylic dome. You're literally sleeping in a human-sized fishbowl. Fish, sharks, rays, all swimming over your head while you're tucked in bed. It's either the most magical experience in the world or the stuff of nightmares. Frankly, I'm not sure I'd get a wink of sleep. I'd be watching for cracks. But you can't deny it's a unique selling point. Upstairs, you have the normal luxury stuff: an infinity pool, a huge deck, a private gym, and a bar. And because you're on a remote island, the price includes a private chef on call 24/7 and your own personal jet skis. You arrive by private seaplane, of course. It's an engineering marvel, no doubt about it. But is it a gimmick? A brilliant, beautiful, incredibly expensive gimmick? I think it just might be. For number 6, we're jetting off to Fiji, to a place so exclusive you can't even book it unless you're personally approved. This is the Hilltop Villa on Laukala Island, and it will cost you $55,000 a night. This isn't just a villa. It's a private estate within a private island resort owned by the co-founder of Red Bull. It sits at the very highest point of the island, giving you unparalleled 360-degree views of the jungle and the sea. You are, quite literally, the king of the castle. It's all about absolute, total, uninterrupted privacy. The estate is made up of 3 separate villas, so you can bring your entourage. You get a panoramic swimming pool, your own private cook, a chauffeur, and even a private nanny. The whole island is your playground. You want to go scuba diving in the world-class reefs? Done. A round of golf on the 18-hole championship course? Of course. A horseback ride on the beach at sunset? Just say the word. It's the ultimate escape. But at $55,000 a night, you're paying a premium for that isolation. It's beautiful, it's serene, but is it a bit lonely? We're back in the Big Apple for number 5. High above the chaos of Manhattan, on the 52nd floor of the Four Seasons, is the Ty Warner Penthouse, a snip at $60,000 a night. It took 7 years and a reported $50 million to build this place. $50 million for one suite. And what do you get for that? The view. It's the highest hotel room in the city, with 4 cantilevered glass balconies that give you a vertigo-inducing, 360-degree view of all of New York. You can see everything from the Statue of Liberty to Central Park. It's breathtaking, I'll admit. The suite itself is a collaboration between the owner, Ty Warner, yes, the Beanie Babies billionaire, and architect I.M. Pei. It's filled with specially commissioned art and furniture. The walls are inlaid with mother of pearl, for goodness sake. You have your own private spa room, a grand piano, and a library filled with hundreds of books. And for your 60 grand, they throw in a chauffeured Rolls Royce and a 24-hour butler. But let's be honest, you're paying for the address and that view. Is it the best in the world? Maybe. Is it worth 60 grand a night? Bloody hell. Staying in New York, we head to the Upper East Side for number 4. And this one is just massive. The Mark Penthouse at the Mark Hotel. Price tag? A cool $75,000 per night. And what does that buy you? Space. A ridiculous amount of space. At over 10,000 square feet, it's the largest hotel penthouse suite in the entire United States. It's bigger than most mansions. It spans 2 floors and has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a library lounge, and a living room that can be converted into a full-sized grand ballroom. A ballroom! Who needs a ballroom in their hotel room? The jewel in the crown is the 2,500 square foot rooftop terrace with stunning views over Central Park and the Met Museum. It's like having your own private park in the sky. The whole thing was designed by the legendary French interior designer Jacques Grange, so it's impeccably stylish. But it's the scale of it that is just mind-boggling. You could get lost in there. For that kind of money, you're not just renting a room, you're renting an entire lifestyle. It's absurd, it's over the top, and it's a level of extravagance that is frankly hard to comprehend. Entering the top 3, we're off to neutral territory, Geneva, Switzerland. The Royal Penthouse at the Hotel President Wilson will cost you $80,000 a night. This is where heads of state, paranoid billionaires, and anyone needing serious security comes to stay. Why? Because this place is a fortress. The entire penthouse is fitted with bulletproof windows. It has a private elevator, its own security team, and a panic button in every room. If you're on the run, this is probably where you'd hide. It takes up the entire 8th floor of the hotel. Of course, it's not just about security. You get 12 bedrooms, 12 marble bathrooms, and a terrace with a panoramic view of Lake Geneva and Mont Blanc. It's absolutely stunning. The living room is filled with a Steinway grand piano, a billiard table, and a collection of rare books. It's less of a hotel suite and more of a private, fortified mansion in the sky. It's been host to everyone from Bill Clinton to Michael Jackson. But 80 grand a night for peace of mind? It seems a bit steep. You're paying a premium not just for luxury, but for the guarantee that nobody can get to you. Our runner-up at a jaw-dropping, eye-watering $100,000 per night is in Las Vegas. Of course it is. Where else? This is the Empathy Suite at the Palms Casino Resort. 100 grand. You could buy a house in some places for a 2-night stay here. This suite was designed by the controversial artist Damien Hirst, and it looks it. It's more like a bizarre art gallery than a hotel room. There are 2 bull sharks preserved in formaldehyde suspended in a tank in the wall. What the hell? Who wants to look at dead sharks while they're having their cornflakes? This 2-story, 9,000 square foot suite is filled with Hirst's signature motifs: butterflies, pills, skulls. It's certainly a conversation starter. You get a private cantilevered pool that juts out from the building overlooking the Las Vegas Strip. You get a 24-hour butler service, a private art tour of the suite, and a $10,000 credit to use in the resort. They're basically paying you to gamble. It's the definition of Vegas excess. It's designed to shock. It's designed to be photographed. But is it comfortable? Is it hospitality? Or is it just a publicity stunt with a price tag? I know what I think. And here we are, the #1 most expensive hotel in the world. And it is completely, utterly, certifiably insane. It's not a hotel, it's a bloody submarine. The Lover's Deep Luxury Submarine, which you can charter in St. Lucia for an unbelievable $150,000 per night. $150,000 per night to sleep in a metal tube under the sea. You've got to be kidding me. This is beyond luxury. This is science fiction. It's a leisure submarine kitted out for 2 people. You get your own captain, a private chef, and a butler. The whole point is complete and total isolation. You can have the captain moor the submarine wherever you want. Fancy sleeping next to a sunken shipwreck or a beautiful coral reef? They'll take you there. The interior is, well, it's the inside of a submarine. It's luxurious, sure, with a fine dining setup and a beautiful bedroom, but you can't escape the fact that you're underwater in a confined space. For that price, they offer what they call an aphrodisiac tasting menu, which includes oysters and chocolate fondant. Oh, please, what a load of nonsense. This isn't hospitality. This is a gimmick of such epic proportions that it's almost laughable. It's the most expensive room in the world, and it's completely bonkers. So there you have it, 10 hotels or submarines that redefine the word expensive. From gold-plated palaces in the desert to underwater fish bowls and fortified safe houses in the sky, we've seen it all. It's a world so far removed from reality it's almost impossible to grasp. The level of service, the attention to detail, and the sheer audacity of some of these places is something to behold. But it begs the question, doesn't it? At what point does luxury stop being about comfort and impeccable service and just become about bragging rights? Are these incredible feats of architecture and hospitality, or just vulgar displays of wealth? I've seen hotels with half the budget provide 10 times the heart. Service isn't about having a butler for your bath menu. It's about genuine warmth and making a guest feel truly welcome, not just like a walking wallet. Some of these were stunning true works of art. Others, well, they were just a load of rubbish. But it's a fascinating look into a world most of us will never see. A world where 100 grand for a night's sleep is considered normal. Now, I want to hear from you. We've seen the sublime and the completely ridiculous. If money was absolutely no object, if you had a winning lottery ticket burning a hole in your pocket, where would you go? The art gallery in Vegas? The private island in Fiji? Or would you take the plunge in the submarine? Which of these luxury stays would you pick for your dream vacation? Let us know below. I want to read every single comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into the world's most incredible places. Cheers!